David Nelson. And David, so we keep a track of what all the guests say they like. You liked United Health a couple of months ago, but you didn't buy United Health, which is fine.
No, I bought it, but I sold it.
You bought it, sold. Okay.
Yeah, so I can't even tell you if I made or lost money in it, but this is the cost of trading too often.
Right. So there's a cautionary tale there.
It is a cautionary tale, but I did buy it back this morning as soon as I saw the number.
Why'd you buy it this morning? I mean, was the number convincing enough? And this, by the way, I'm glad we're talking about this. The stock's up 7%. A lot of people will say, geez, I missed it.
I'm actually in the money on the trade right now. In a bull market, you can do that. When you see good news, you can buy the good news.
Right.
This was trading at a 52-week low. The shorts were leaning into it. There's 6 million shares short. This has got legs. And they allayed some of the concerns around the stock.
You know what I find really interesting is that healthcare, staples, for the most part, those are the sectors that I would say 90% of my guests this year, particularly in January, February, said load up, you want to be cautious, you want to avoid technology. Of course, they've gotten hammered. Would now be the time to really start looking around in those niches?
I think you're going to need a balanced portfolio. There's a reason to own all of this stuff. Certainly healthcare has legs, but there's a reason why people have gravitated to technology. There's obviously a secular growth story that's actually going to help every industry, including consumer staples. As a matter of fact, Campbell's Soup just a few months ago announced their AI strategy.
Campbell's Soup.
Campbell's Soup.
I know that every conference call coming up when the second quarter earnings come out, I know every single one will find a way to mention AI. Every single one.
We're gonna have to do the AI count on every call.
Oh yeah, they're going to do it. It's going to be done, no doubt about it. There's already a nice spike from the first quarter. So here's the thing, though. Right now, everyone's sort of doing the picks and shovels thing. So you got NVIDIA, maybe AMD, and some other names. At what point, though, do you start to say, I want to own a company based on their implementation of AI? How will you know
I'm already doing it. I mean, look at the airlines right now. Delta is my horse in the race right now. I think it's an opportunity to buy that stock right now on the sell-off. The airline industry is about profitability is about crunching data and understanding your logistics right down to how many sandwiches you're going to need on a flight, so you're not throwing things away. You're going to eliminate one of the pilots on an aircraft. Aircraft can already land itself. Machine learning is just going to make it that much safer. So AI is going to be something that's going to be used by every industry out there. Mark Andreessen is right. He said it was as big as electricity. I agree with that.
At the beginning of the year, you were much more cautious. You've become progressively more, as they say on Wall Street, constructive. What are you seeing for the second half of the year?
I think you have to be in this market. I think this is one of the best times in my career as an asset allocator. You can park half of your money in a one-year T-bill and the rest in a risk asset. You're going to sleep at night and you have a chance to participate on the upside. And if I'm wrong, you're going to be just fine.
National Association of Active Money Managers, their allocation now almost back to to levels where they become contrarian. Now some are saying, okay, active money managers, they chase this market all the way up. We're at the greed and fear, immense greed, all of these sort of things. Do you buy into that? Or is there an argument that at least on a short-term basis, this market is overbought?
The bears have some cautionary tales, and some of it's valid. Some of these stocks are expensive, but if you can't find something to buy in this market, you really need to get a different job. This is not your calling.
Wild card is the Federal Reserve always. How do you see that playing out?
It looks like they're going to hike. It's a huge mistake. Raphael Bostek's on my side. He's the one governor that says that they shouldn't do anything. Right. Unfortunately, he's not a voting member.
All right. Great stuff, David.